Hello, welcome to this training session. And today we want to learn how to run ads on LinkedIn. So, a lot of us have been seeing ads here and there on LinkedIn and wonder how you're going to run one. Relax, that's why we are here. That's why we're taking digital advertising. And today we are going to learn how to run ads on LinkedIn, how to go about it, everything that it entails, and what you should know about LinkedIn ads. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. LinkedIn.com. Once you do that, it's going to open up your LinkedIn feed and you get to see your personal profile, and this is what a typical LinkedIn page looks like. Let's scroll to see an ad. Okay, this is an ad from Microsoft. This is an ad from Microsoft on LinkedIn. Let's see if we're going to see any other one. This is an ad from Folion on LinkedIn, right? So LinkedIn ad is one thing that people engage or use a lot on LinkedIn, and yeah, so let's get straight into how to start an or how to run a LinkedIn ad. First of all, you need a page. Yeah, that is very important. You can't run ad on your personal LinkedIn like this, right? So this is the personal LinkedIn account. This is how the feed looks like. But if you see right here, we have an Appliso Technologies page, right? So this is like the backend for the page. If you click on this, right? So we get to see the page. This is what the page looks like. These are the recent posts. These are the analytics. If you're looking for any, how your post has been performing, impression, and so on and so forth. Here are the activities. People are clicking, people are commenting, people are doing this and that on your page. Here is where you find it. So if you want to run an ad on LinkedIn, right? If you want to run an ad on LinkedIn, here is where you should go. Okay, let's go back. Oh, okay. If you want to create an ad first, sorry, if you want to create a company page, just from your home screen right here, from your home screen, once you click on for business, you'll see where to create a page right here on LinkedIn, right? So once you create the page and it's all set up, you're good to go. But if you want to advertise on LinkedIn, here is where you should go. You should click on advertise right here at the top right corner of my screen. Once you click on advertise, then it takes you to the LinkedIn campaign manager. Here is where LinkedIn campaign manager is, and this is what the dashboard looks like. So you need an ad account, right? So an ad account is what you use to create ads, definitely. So this is a typical ad account, and if you want to create one, if you want to create an ad account, you click on create account, then you fill in all your information, the currency. You should always leave the currency as dollars so that you don't have any issue with payment. Because if you click any other currency, I'm not sure we have Naira here, but more often than not, you won't find Naira here. And most Naira cards can be used on platforms like this. So these are one of the issues. So to avoid all of that, just use a dollar card that will not stress you. Then you link a page, you associate a LinkedIn page to your account that you're creating, and once that is done, you are good to go. So let's jump right into creating an ad. So this is one of the ads that have been created in the past by that I created in the past that brought people or got people to sign up for a particular campaign. Sorry, let me go back to here. Click on this. So this one is for the people that are taking generative AI courses here at Appliso. So we did a campaign here on LinkedIn that got people to see the ad and sign up for the class for the training. So um, so this is the ad, and uh, the the overall budget for that ad was $200, but eventually we spent 188. It had 41,000 impression, 589 clicks, and the average cost per click is 0.32 dollars. And this is the all metrics for this particular ad. So the campaign, the LinkedIn ads is similar to every other ads on every other platform. If you have watched the video, the training video for the Facebook and Meta ads that we created in the past, you will see that there's a campaign, there's an ad set level, and there's an ad itself. Right? Campaign is where you determine or you select the ad objective, and the ad set is where you have where you do all the targeting, and the ads is what you put in people's faces, what they see and interact with on social media, right? So we're going to be creating something like that right here today. So once you're ready, you come here to click on create. Once you've created your ad account and every other thing, your payment is sorted and all of that, then you can come here to create. Once you click on this, you come to click on campaign. And once you click on campaign, like every other platform, it's going to ask you what's the objective of your ad. What are you trying to achieve with this ad that you want to run? Is it that for brand awareness? Is it that for consideration and conversion? You can see that these ones have organized their own objective based on the customer life cycle, right? Is it awareness, consideration, or conversion, right? Based on what you are trying to achieve. So, but for the purpose of this training, we're going to be running an ads that is going to direct people to a website, right? To a website. So we're going to be clicking on website visits. So other than that, there are so many other objectives that you can actually click. There's lead generation, there's website conversion, there is engagement, there is brand awareness, there's video views. So which one is important, or which one is important to you at the moment, or which one is your objective? Here is where you will come and determine that, right? So we'll click on website visits. Then we're going to come and click on classic here. Like I mentioned earlier or in a previous video about clicking, letting the platform determine what for you. So as a newcomer, you don't let the platform determine for you. You are going to be the one to select what you want and build from the scratch. Over time, you can leave that to them, but once you're starting off or you're building from the scratch, you ensure that you create once you're a new person or a new business, ensure that you build from the scratch. So that is what we're going to do right here. We're going to build a campaign ourselves, and we're not going to leave anything to AI to do for us. So it's loading up. So we're going to give our campaign a name. We're trying to get people to sign up for our digital marketing classes on with Appliso. And we want to get people to visit our landing pages. So our objective is website visit. I don't know why I'm saying website. So budget optimization, it will automatically distribute your budgets across your best performing campaign for best ROI based on your bid strategy. Now, the implication of this is if you turn this one on right now, it's going to favor or it's going to spend more money on one campaign or one um, ad group than the other. So he's going to spend on the one that is more performing, and the other one will not have more chances. So if you have variables in a particular campaign, variables as to maybe your targeting or your images or the kind of call to action or the kind of message, right? So it's going to favor one more than the other, right? Even when you want both of them to run and perform better, right? So that's where it is not advisable that you have your budget optimization on, right? So the next thing that you need to determine right here is your start and end date. Select a start and end date, or if you want it to run continuously from a start date. So if you do start and end dates, you can come and select that. So a typical campaign should run for best performance. At least should you will start seeing results from the third day of your campaign. So from the first day, you should not have much expectation from your ads. I'm just telling you this based on best practices. So, or especially if you have a client that is wanting for you to have results from the first day, just tell them to relax, right? Because the algorithm is getting to know about you, about your brand, or anything that pertains to you, and it's trying to get the kind of audience that are going to likely click or interact with your ad. So give it time to do all of that. So from the third day, you start seeing something tangible or significant. Well, so this is not cast on stone, but yeah, based on past experiences, right? I could tell you that an ad start performing best or you start seeing tangible results from the third day. Then how long should you run an ad? And a typical ad should run for at least maybe a 7 days or 2 weeks. That's fair enough. You could see very good conversion from there, and it will also not bring about ad fatigue, right? So ad fatigue is what when people have seen your ad a lot of times and they are tired of seeing it. They want something fresh or something new. So in the course of that, so that doesn't mean you just put up an ad and you go to sleep. You can always have new content that you are putting in to that ad so that people can see new stuff and they are not just seeing one content over and over and over again, which can bring about ad fatigue. And at the end of the day, they might just um, choose not to see your ad anymore and just turn it off, right? So we're going to I just selected a start and end date, which is just 2 weeks for this campaign to run. Then you can also select a start and end date with a budget and say, okay, for this period of this ad, I just want to spend $200, and that's within so and so period of time. So a lifetime budget of $200, and once you determine that, you can click on next and we're good to go. So the next phase right here is so based on what we've selected so far, we've done we've given our budgets. We want to spend $200, right? So in 2 weeks, in 2 weeks that we're going to be spending $200, right? Of this is an estimate. Facebook is telling us that, sorry, LinkedIn is telling us right here that in 7 days, wait, what do we have right here? Let me confirm what is going on right here because we did a lifetime budget of, okay, okay, let's come here to select lifetime budget and let's say all we want to spend for this ad is $200. Okay, now they are giving us a recommendation and saying uh, at least $310. $310. So they will always give you recommendations. They will always give you recommendation based on performance for you to see a result that is effective, right? So we're not running ads for 30 days. So let's come here and edit this. Let's go back to December and let's say 2 weeks. Okay, I think that's why I saying so if you come here and say $200, right? Yeah. Okay. So for 2 weeks, if you're going to be spending $200 for 2 weeks, this is an estimate of the performance of the ad, right? So a total spend $200, total impression max is 54,000. Click-through rate is going to be within 0.53 to zero point 0.8. Total clicks is going to be 410. Then total cost per click is going to be maximum $1.03, $1, $1 $1.03. So that's based on what we have that's based on the figures that we have input right there, right? So our campaign name is website visits and target audience. So right here, you can select your target audience. You can select any country of your choice. You can either select from your saved audience or you want to build an audience from the scratch. LinkedIn also have a typical type of audience. So if you want to reach people that are based on their profile, it is possible. So if I want my ads to only reach members with a bachelor's degrees, right? It's going to reach all the people on LinkedIn that have bachelor's degrees. If I want to reach just event planners, if I want to reach corporate HR professionals, if I want to reach expertise in computer science, if I want to reach financial advisors and so on and so forth. So LinkedIn has a database of all of those type of audiences, and you can leverage that to reach people that are relevant to the campaign that you're running. But if you decide you also want to build it from scratch, there's the opportunity here for you to build from scratch right here. So for example, if we say we're running ads to, let's say, the whole of, for people in Nigeria, so we have to remove this, then recent or permanent location. So it's telling us people. So if you do recent or permanent location, if you do recently visit, so it's going to target people that recently visit that location, even though they are no longer there, right? But they visited. But you will just want to target people that are present there at the moment, right? So that's why you're going to select permanent location. Then so we're not targeting the whole of Nigeria also, we are targeting just Lagos, Nigeria. So Lagos, Nigeria, that is what we are doing. So for LinkedIn, it just has to be Lagos because we can't do further narrowing down like we did the other time for Facebook and Instagram. So we've selected Lagos, Nigeria right here, and we are good to go. So Lagos State, Nigeria, and if in your own case you want more people in your audience, then you can go ahead and select as much as possible. Then if you want to exclude a certain type of people, it is also possible on LinkedIn. You can do that right here. If you click on exclude right here, you then definitely enter all the places you don't want people to see your ads, or the kind of people you don't want to see your ads, right? So moving further, there's a ad format, how you want your ads to appear. Now let's go on LinkedIn and let's see different type of ad formats, and let's just interact with them. Let's go to our home page. Let's go to our home page. This is an ad. This is a single image type of ad. This one is from Microsoft, and it's a single image ad. Then let's see if we can find another one that is not single image. This one is also single image. So you can imagine LinkedIn is also running ads on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn people. So is this an ad? Yeah, this is a video ad, right, on LinkedIn. So this is a video ad on LinkedIn, and let's see if we can find a carousel ad. Carousel ad. This is one, another one from Figma on LinkedIn. So let's go back here if we can, because we can't find any. So these are the different kind of ads that you can run. You can run a carousel image. So carousel images are multiple images in one post that people can get to scroll and see. Video images, we just saw one, text images, conversation images, and message images. These ones are ads that directly come into your inbox. So you get a notification like you received the message from someone, but it's an ad, right? Let's see if we can find one here in this inbox right here. Let's go to messages, and yeah, you will definitely see sponsored on it. Can you see this ad is saying sponsored? If this is an ad on LinkedIn, a messaging kind of ad on LinkedIn. So if you click on this, it is an ad, and you can see it is someone reaching out, and the call to action right here is saying sign up. So this is a typical LinkedIn ad that will appear in your inbox, right? So there's a document if you want them to download a document, or you want to invite people for an event, right? You can amplify your LinkedIn events to maximize attendance. So that is what this kind of ad is for. So URL tracking parameters. If you want to track a particular action that people are taking, maybe on your landing page or your website, this is where you will come and do all of those right here. So this one is going to require more technical efforts from you and a web developer or someone that is working backend, right? So placement has to do with where your ad is going to appear. Link on LinkedIn itself, or LinkedIn plus LinkedIn Audience Network. Audience networks are places outside of LinkedIn where LinkedIn ads can appear, right? And where you can show your ads to people that are relevant to your that you're actually looking for. So your budget and your schedule, here is where you determine your budget and schedule. We've done that already. So bidding strategy, right? What bidding strategy? You want to optimize, the optimization goal is landing page clicks. So there's landing page clicks, there's impression. Impression has to do with how many times your ad is being seen. So one person is going to see your ad multiple times as long as they are on that platform. They keep seeing your ad. So for the purpose of this training, we're going to be selecting maximum strategy. So for your cost cap, for your bidding, we are doing maximum delivery. So cost cap means get as much as many results as possible while staying under your desired maximum cost per click. So what this means is how much are you willing to spend for a click on an for a person that clicks on your ad. For if, for example, you don't want to spend more than $0.5 and you come here to do cost cap, so it will they won't spend more than that on your on cost per click. So if it is hard to find, so where this one will be a problem is that if it is hard to find the kind of people that you're looking for, then your ad is not going to deliver. So if your audience is very narrow, definitely you know that you're going to be spending more to get those kind of people, right? So this zero point 0.5 cannot work, right? So you have to increase that so that people so that your ad can reach more people. It's here it says your bid of 0.50 may be too low to reach your target audience. And now they're recommending a cost cap of $2.01. Similar advertisers are spending. So you're not the only one bidding for this audience, right? Other people too are bidding and looking for people that are going to see their own ads. So a typical similar people have paid within this range, right? Within 1.70 to $4.51. So they are recommending that you should spend at least $2.01 on your own ad. So that's what we're just going to impute right here. Let's say 2.1. So that's fair enough, right? So, or you want to do manual bidding. Manual bidding is you determine your manual bid value, while with other bidding option, our system will automatically place bid in response to the market, right? So what this one means is if you are going to select manual bidding and say, okay, you select manual bidding and you give them a cost cap, right? So they are going to go and look. So if your bidding is the highest, right? The audience that you're looking for are going to see that ad first because you are offering the highest amount of money before every other person can get to show ads to those kind of people, right? So yeah, here it is the highest bidder that will go that will see the ad first. So, but the implication of this is um your ad might not so people might not be able to see your ads, especially if your money is very low. They will prioritize you as giving them more money. Then after that is the rest people, right? So but they won't go beyond how much you've asked them to spend, right? But if you do maximum delivery now, you're telling LinkedIn that okay, for this kind of audience that I'm looking for, spend my money, just find me these people. So you're going to be automatically going to get you're going to get more results when you do maximum delivery with your full budget. So all your money is going to be spent and they're going to get you or get your ad to the relevant people in no time. Yes, sir. Once we are done with that, once you have selected your bidding strategy or your bidding whatever, then you click on next. Next, your objective and ad format cannot be changed. Save. So ensure that you are correct with all of those information before you click on next. So like every other platform too, you can browse existing content, or you can create a content. You can create your ad content from the scratch, right? So if you are creating from the scratch, sorry, if you are creating from an existing company page, so it's going to go through all the posts that you have on your page, and it's going to you have the opportunity to select the one that you want and run ads on. So for the purpose of this training, we are running ads that is going to get people that are going to sign up for digital marketing courses, right? So if you click on that, there's a post already on LinkedIn that we've put up. So I just clicked on that, and if I say add to the campaign, it's just going to add that to the campaign, right? So we have it right here. Let me move this one away so you can see what we're doing. So we have this right here. So what else? What else? We've selected our ad. We've done everything we need to do right here. So, okay, let me go back here and touch on these audiences again. Audience, you can come here if you are going to be doing, or you're going to be building your audience from the scratch. Here is where you can build your audience. You can select your based on their attributes. You can select audience based on their job title. You can select audience based on their industry. You can select people based on their skill, and so on and so forth. So all of these things is what you can do right here. You can select, let's say, people that are into um, digital marketing. If I click on digital marketing, so it's saying member skill, I can click on this. So it's going to look up for all the people that are interested in that, um, in digital marketing for me on LinkedIn. And it's just going to show my ads to them, right? So that's what that is about. You can determine, you can actually define your audience based on what you want as much as you want right here on LinkedIn. So once you're done, you've selected the content, you can, like I said, you can create a content from the scratch, or you could browse existing content from your page. Okay. So once that is done, you click on next. Now with all the defining that we've done since morning now, you could see you could see the estimate or the forecasted results that we have right here. And this is just a forecast, and it can be more than this, it can be lesser based on the performance of your ad, or yeah, based on the performance. So once you're done, you click on next. Once you're done, you click on next for you to review. Then once you're done reviewing, once you're done, you've selected and you make sure that everything is on check, then you're going to launch your campaign. Once you launch your campaign, it's going to go into review mode, and review, it doesn't take long. Once the ad has been reviewed, then your campaign start delivering, then you're good to go, and your ad starts to run. Then that's all for how to run ads on LinkedIn. So if you have any question, if you have anything you would like clarification on, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to any of the students, success people, or just reach out to anybody on the LMS, and let's have the conversation around what you need help with. Okay, thank you, and see you in the next lesson.